Welcome back, everybody. We are streaming Ace Combat 7. Not really streaming. Uh, as I said in the last video, I'm deployed, and so we are recording and then getting back to it. So please like and subscribe. I appreciate all the support. We're doing Ace Combat 7. Nice thing is that this is still installing, so we're able to do, missions as we're going along here. This is going to be mission 2 today. We're going to watch the cutscene, let that play. And as you can see, we're at 53%. So stay tuned as we download more of the game and we can play more. I will definitely put them up. And we'll just talk about the missions as we do them, right? Right now, we're going to go to the next mission, and I'm going to shut up as the cutscene plays, because I realized that I kind of skipped in the last one, which is the story in these games is fairly intriguing and fun. So, next mission. We're going to do the cutscene.
As of
Yeah, here we
1
go.
p.m.
All right.
today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usea, has been seized by the Erusian Army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usea, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usean peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usea was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Useans, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usea, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone.
As of 1 p.m. today,
The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delete of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Ocean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking. Tragic.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
All right, fun little cutscene, huh? All right, so now we are doing the brief here. Okay. So this is what I mean about it's kind of confusing with the different countries, right? So Erusia up top left, right? They are like our bad guys. We started in that island group right off to the lower right over there, and now we're going to like the mainland. But the space elevator's off to the left. Right, there it is. Boom. And that's like a big thing, right? That's where the president, one of the former presidents, was. But it's interesting in that I like how in the last video it shows it talks about like yeah, see, that's where we started. We started at Fort Gray. So it talks about how it had all of the from the Osea side of things, but then it had this whole thing with the Erusia talking about how, you know, collateral damage and how there's an attack on their capital and the Erusian Air Force repelled it. Like, that's all kind of interesting, right? The different perspectives. I find that fun. So we're gonna fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority. All right. Aha. So here we go. Now I think we made some money, right? Made some money. Some tactical vehicles, radar vehicles. We're just gonna take out the radar, right? Spoiler alert. No, we're gonna do more than that. Let's go to the aircraft tree. Let's see if we can afford anything cool. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can see a little better. We have 282. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The F-16 usually is really good. I wish we had numbers on those. It's hard for me to like tell. A variant of the F-15C created by outside the original Real Burst Company. So just different weapons on the J. The E is the badass one though. There's a reason it's double the price. It's really good. What else we got down here though? I mean the F-18, man. I think we want the F-18 pretty badly. We got the Su-33 too. It does the same thing as the F-18, but is it any better? That's always the question, right? Is it any better? I mean, we can afford the Gripen right now. That's interesting. I don't think we want it though. A low-weight multi-role fighter, the newly designed E model features a larger body, a retrofitted large thrust engine, advanced avionics, and more. Its nickname is the Griffin. Ah, whoa. I don't think so. I think we're gonna want the F-18 eventually. You know, and then I think we'll obviously this is the second tier, right? Which is the F-15C and E. J are in. So are they same? Yeah, just different weapons. So this has the 4, this has the highly adaptable, and then the air-to-air again. Air-to-air missiles, wide lock-on homing capabilities. Once fired, the pilot keeps the target in. This is 4. This is the pulse. So I think we're going to go with the C eventually. But as for right now, it's what we can afford. I'm really kind of liking the F-18. F-18 will probably do us just fine. But I mean, so for this mission, what do we want? I think we might want, so I know we've played it before, so I think we're gonna go just save our money, go with the F-14 with the 8. Our regular surface to air missiles will be fine, or the you know, the normal missiles. Yeah, let's take off. Let's do it.
Mage Squadron, Zordy, ASAP.
All right, Mage Squadron, let's set out. Let's do it. Charge the enemy. Cloud cover broken. On a perfect clear day. Cycle our weapons. We got Golem, we got Knocker, we got Brownie. Let's get some altitude. Look at that. I like clouds. Those clouds are so cool.
Aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close. Yep. Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there!
I'm gonna leave those APCs alone. They're just trying to do the right thing.
The war has officially begun.
Should probably. Oh, that's. I thought it was an APC. It's not. It's a frickin' anti-aircraft gun.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
I
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle! They've got their anti-air guns aimed right
want
at
to say
us.
memorable Top Gun things like turn and burn. Whoa, we didn't get it.
We can't wait any longer. We need interceptors now. We're using the containers now. Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility. Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion.
Let's get up over the hill.
Enemy
Should be fine.
interceptors inbound. Prepare to
Yeah, there we
engage
go.
in 30 seconds.
Very nice.
We'll go.
Okay. Oh, got a missile after us. It's fine.
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our
Almost
entire force
almost
via
rolled into it, huh?
It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go.
So the other thing you can do is you can look at your radar go off the bit and go. Got a couple MiGs in the air. We'll take them out with our special weapons. Maybe. Holy smokes.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Splash one.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar.
Splash two.
Can sometimes lose their lockout
Target.
to targets too.
Golem 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now. No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles. Launch manually. Redo the setup. Here's some feedback for those reform merchants.
Very nice.
Type your manuals in a language we can understand.
You got these C-17s taking off, right? That's what's going on right now.
Break. Enemy on your ass. Target acquired.
Take out that target of opportunity.
Locked on.
That's a miss.
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
Woohoo!
Keep your mind focused.
Pretty explosions.
5 targets remaining. All transports have been
Alright, come on, MiG.
destroyed.
Let's go, MiG.
They have a lock on you. Shake 'em. Column 3.
There you go.
4 targets remaining. Page 2 locked. The enemy have a lock on me. Someone managed to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities. That's gonna be a circus.
Woo!
Operations complete. Submarine. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear. 15 meters. UAV
That ain't a lot of there. There we go.
away.
Oh no. Here comes Skynet. Here he comes. Careful, here comes Skynet. It's too bad, because now all of our targets are off to the side over there.
Bogey's on radar. They're
Let's
close.
get into range.
Being launched. You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Oi, where are you all going?
They gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it. We're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys.
Stay
Take 'em all
focused.
down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. Miss. That's a miss. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs.
Airspeed. Let's keep going.
Repeat. Bandits are drones. Golem 1.
I will say,
Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
we did this before with the, what's our damage at? Fine.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us
We did this
a bit
before with the
more warning.
F2, and it was a lot better at this.
UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Don't try to read their movements. You're mine. I'll make it
Well, with
great.
these drones, usually if you can pop shots at them. Oh, it's because he went in the clouds, that's why. Clouds will scramble the
Golem
missiles
2,
and
the
stuff.
enemy's reading you.
I like that. Where you at? 4,100 feet.
They have a lock on you. Shake 'em. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
There we go.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good.
Oh, there we go.
Where'd he go?
One to go. Let's get through this without
One
any
more.
casualties.
MQ-99.
The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds.
Let's
The eyes will
re-engage. Come on. See, all the Top Gun terminology, right? I know my Top Gun terminology.
melt. Missile evaded. Fox 3.
There it is.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy
Woohoo.
aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB. No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Here's all of our smoke. Fun mission. Fun mission. And then, you know, this stuff's always fun. You can check this out. I want to say the pan is somehow like when you do the pass. It's always nice to see. And just leave it. Let it circle around.
But, any aircraft
Whoa,
shot
look at
down
it go.
will land in civilian territory.
Ah, the F-14 is just such a good plane. It's always a good plane. It's like quintessential American plane, which I know is weird because like Iran is still rocking the F-14. It's funny. Say a military defense force. All right, this is mission 2. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like and subscribe to the channel. As we're out here and deployed, I'll still try to, as we play different games, we have different ones, right, that work without internet. So we have Cyberpunk, we have Witcher, Witcher 3, obviously. What other ones? Starfield we're playing. We're actually playing quite a bit of Starfield. We got the new game plus on it, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I'm gonna post Twitch streams from like my phone, from my laptop, just so give people updates on there as well if you're only following on Twitch. But thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the flip side.